So when we first sit down and start talking with the client about processes and design and concepts, we often first meet with the client, kind of get some ideas as far as big picture wise, what are they thinking? Run through one of the projects that we worked on, the residence that we worked on, and basically what we started with is they talked about how they wanted kind of three individual pods. They wanted the adult section, they wanted the entertainment section, and they wanted the children's section. So that's kind of where we started about as far as how to separate these into individual spaces. So then as we took that design and that concept, what we did is we created the adult section off to one side. And the adult section included basically the master suite, laundry facility, closet, master bedroom, master bath. And then the second pod was we called it the entertainment pod. And what that consisted of was a living room area and then the office area as well. And then the third pod was the children's rooms. So that included basically three individual children's rooms. They had two boys, so the two boys shared a restroom. And then we had an extra space up here that was a play area. And then the daughter's room in the back with her own separate bathroom. So then as we started to create that concept a little more in depth, what we do is we had the master suite, and then we had the entertainment section and the children's section. So then talking about entry area, we wanted to enter into the main entertainment section, wanted to keep the children's off to the side. So really that became the natural entrances between the two sections, the adult section and the entertainment section. So that also became our circulation space. That became the stairs going up and down for the first and second floor. And then over in this section between the children's section and the entertainment section, we located the kitchen. Because the kitchen also, we felt we could bring it down a little bit lower, did not have to be as grand as the main entertainment section. And then along with that, we end up creating basically a circulation corridor along that same spine there. So we came in the entrance, you had circulation, which then had the mudroom and a secondary bathroom along the front side, the office space, which then looked out on the front of the house, and then the circulation over to the children's wing. Then we also needed to connect to the garage too. So along that main circulation path, that made sense to locate the garage kind of off of this bay here as well. So that way you could enter into the garage, drop off to the mudroom section. We also had the laundry room, which then had a dog wash station along with it. Then we circulate through basically a nice straight line through there. So that was kind of the initial concept and idea we came up with. And then what we do after that is we brought it in the computer and actually started laying it out in regards to how that would actually work. So here again, we kind of played with some different options. At one point, we had the kitchen up front, thinking maybe the kitchen made sense along the front side. Master, so here's the adult section here. The stair circulation up and down. You can see that central spine kind of working back and forth. And so then we developed it further and created a floor plan. So this is the final floor plan that we created. Main entry porch as you come in. Then you have the main entertainment section in that center bay with the office and the kitchen off to the side. And you'll see in the renderings will show you here in a little bit as well. We'll show how those individual bays really ended up popping up into the exterior of the house. So the master bedroom, the adult section, the entertainment section, the children's section, we brought up when we raised. And then the circulation section and the kitchen section, we lowered those down, providing lots of glass along the front through those circulation bays as well, providing a lot of natural light. And then at the end, we have the garage as well. So then how that created into the 3D model is we brought this look in here, and you can see we have the central entertainment bay, the adult section off the left side, and the children's section off to the right side, connected by lower individual areas between the three bays, and then the garage off to the left-hand side. In the back of the house, so what it looked like. So we open up that entertainment section with lots of glass that overlooked the back pond, and then the children's section over here on the left, and the adult section over here on the right. The adult section was a little bit lower, so basically the height, it kind of talks about the priority a little bit. Entertainment section was the highest portion of the house. The children's section was the next highest, and the adult section was the kind of the lower roof pitch. So we had a two-story space above the children's area as well. So we had a second floor that also utilize that central spine to connect those two pieces. So that's kind of our general process on how we start from this and ended up coming up with that. Quick, simple, just like that.